Welcome back. Time now, 11:20 on your Wednesday morning. East Peoria's Eastlight Theater is ready to kick off the 2024 season, and to help it happen, a celebration of all things Broadway seems appropriate to appreciate the art of thespians themselves. And we've got a couple of cast members here to share more about Forbidden Broadway's greatest hits. We got the Moores in the house. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. All right, so first thing that I want to ask, a lot of people are familiar with Eastlight, but it's a bit of a collaborative effort with a bunch of different entities. Tell us a little bit of the background first.
Eastlight is a group of entities in the city of East Peoria. Eastlight is its own entity itself, partners with East Peoria High School and with the Park District in East Peoria, along with the city. So those groups all come together to put Eastlight Theater together so they can do the shows they do every year.
Definitely a collaborative effort across all fronts here.
Yes.
And I do want to talk a little bit, of course, about your guys' first. This is the first of the year, right? I mean, this is kicking things
first
off.
show of the season.
Absolutely. A bit of a celebration of all things Broadway, musical, but it's got a little bit of a twist on it, right?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about what the plot is. Because I think some people might think, oh, it's like a playlist of all the greatest hits. But, you know, I think it's a lot more than that at the same time.
Of course. Well, it's a satirical spin on all of your classic favorites, some new favorites. It's a broad range of Broadway musicals.
I love it. I love it.
We have Chicago, we have Wicked, we have Annie, we have, of course, Les Mis, and we've got Chita Rivera is making an appearance, Idina Menzel, we've got Hairspray. So all of your favorites are going to be there in a new spin and in a fun way.
Ooh, okay, all right. So I know you guys probably can't pick favorites because you guys each have your own numbers and your own collaborations, but maybe if there's one moment from the show that really sticks out for you guys that you're a part of, or maybe one that you watched from the wings, you know, is there one that kind of comes to mind?
My favorite to perform is the Barbra Streisand number.
Ooh,
I'm very excited about that role. She's obviously fabulous, and I get to step into her shoes for just about 60 seconds. So
nice. You can't go wrong with that.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. I would have to say my favorite part of the show is the Les Miserables section of the show. It's so funny what they do with it, but the music is so beautifully written, and our performers perform it so beautifully as well. You know, it sounds professional with the funny little gag twist on it at the same time. So you hear this beautiful sound, and then you have this comedic relief all at the same time. It's a lot of emotions all coming at one time, and I love that little section of the show.
Best of both worlds there. I love that. How about the process of prepping for the show itself? I mean, what was it like to kind of get in all the headspaces of these different roles for you guys?
So luckily for us, we have a cast of very seasoned theatrical performers. So we've kind of been all over the place with developing this character at this time and then developing this character at this time. There's so many different characters. You're not just playing one at any given time. And then immediately after the song is over, you jump right into the next character. So it's definitely been a new challenge for a lot of our performers to jump from, you know, Idina Menzel into Cosette from Les Mis. So it's just, you've got to get into a different headspace every 60 seconds while you're performing. It's been fun. It's been challenging. Our rehearsal process has definitely been a unique experience, I think, for everyone involved.
Absolutely, I can imagine. If people want to find out a little more information, we got some info on the screen there as well for the folks at home. But what's the best way to get their tickets and get more info?
If they want to go to eastlighttheater.com, they can get ticket info right there on that homepage. And if they want to call 699-SHOW, they can talk to somebody on the other line and order their tickets that way.
Perfect. Courtney and Scott Moore, thank you both so much for coming in and talk about this, and obviously break a leg. Yeah, it's going to go great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.